What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. I did a legendary skill build the other day, and in fact I've got a couple more of them coming with a full run through of District Union Arena, doing a full solo run, and I'm going to try and do other legendaries and do a full video so you can see that the builds work from start to finish. But in a lot of my comments I had, have you tried the Bro build? Well, you know, I love the guys over at Bro, especially Dodd, he's my main man. And I'd never seen it. He's released this video over a year ago now. I'll link it down below in the description, so big props to Dodd. I'd never seen it, and it's an absolute genius idea. And with the capacitor being as it is now, it is definitely worth taking a look at. So don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So this is the build I'm going to show you right off the rip. And as you can see, it's, you know, a mixture of red and yellows aside from the blue that we get from the backpack here. And what's really good at this is obviously now in TU20 we can get ourselves a really nice capacitor. It should be that one that's on, that has damage to armor and damage to target out of cover, which plays havoc with armored enemies. It's absolutely one of the best in slot guns right now for fighting armored targets, and hopefully in the next patch we'll be able to optimize this. We know it's coming, we just got to wait for the fix to go live. But what's crazy about it, if I go over to the stats, we're at 56% crit chance, 99% critical hit damage and 75% headshot damage. We've got some armor damage in there as well. But if you look at this here, you know, not everything is what it makes out to be. It's actually a 6-tier skill build. So we've got 1 tier here from the specialization at the top from the launcher. We've got 1 here, makes up 2. 1 here, which is 3, 1 here, which is 4, 1 here, which is 5, and then from double Brazos, that's 6. So that's 6 tiers, which obviously means that skills are, you know, super good, you know, really tanky and do a lot of damage. And then to boot, we've got 1, 2, 3, almost 4 weapon, you know, core attributes as well, along with 1 blue. So absolutely crazy. We all know glass cannon is glass cannon. It's a very certain play style, but you know, as far as damage goes, it cannot be knocked. It is definitely, you know, best in slot. Skill efficiency is absolutely amazing, which the Empress gear set gives us 10% of, because it's basically every skill attribute wrapped up into one. So 1% skill efficiency is 1% skill damage. It's also 1% skill haste. It's also 1% skill health, etc, etc. Just like weapon handling is for red builds. And it just seems to make a lot of sense. Now I haven't tried this yet, so we're going to go straight to DUA. I'll do a full rundown exactly of the build at the end. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't tried it at all yet. I'm hoping it's going to go well. Ding ding machine noises. What I am going to do is I'm going to take these off for now. We're not that brave to try it for the first time with directives on, but we are going to go in and legendary. Now I've got I'm going to have to go back to the base very quickly. I've got no ammo because of the directives. It's a great way to extend the video. Out of ammo. Alright, so now we are stocked up and ready to go, and let's see how we get on. I've got high hopes for this. That my turret's just not hitting the mini tank. Now it's hitting the top of that. Come on, game AI, what are we doing? And obviously we're not doing as much damage as we possibly can right now because we've not got any memento stacks going. But it absolutely puts in the work. Like, the skills are killing. Once we can get some of the mentor stacks collected up, we'll have good old survivability as well. Which we'll just see if that's possible now very quickly. Hi. Obviously that's going to make our skills more powerful as well. I am very, very impressed with this. Not that I'm going to get... Oh, they missed. Nice. I mean, this is the first area as well. We've got nowhere near the memento stacks going that we need. And you would think then going forward everything will be much easier. There is a little bit of more of a cooldown on the skills, which if you don't manage the skills correctly, this could be a a very tight pinch. But at that point, I guess you hope you just got enough weapon damage to hold your own, you know. And we could try come perfectly in sync. And what's great is we've got enough damage to take his chain down without having to really worry. Finish him off to it. Running 2 ARs would not be advisable though. We could perhaps go with the Harmony instead. I really need to stop Discord sounds popping in my videos. How unprofessional. But you know, you can get a break in between by collect stuff like this. Where is that? Oh, it's just wrong. Okay. Before the next lot.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Alright, chill out. I mean, that was really easy. Really easy. Builds a banger. And what we're going to do is this next section can be tricky, so we're going to max out our memento. Hopefully. Not quite, but we'll see how it does in this section here. I'll play bullish. Not too bullish. Did try and get the healer down before. So this is where I'm hoping we can just push through, right? Because that's with an all red build, you can usually push through with the damage. Oh, be careful, be careful. These bloody healing drones. This is one of the worst parts of the mission, and if you can survive this, we can definitely push through the healing too, which is great. Then you're all good really, because this is the worst bit for healing boxes. We are going to go up to the chungas and then we'll leave and we'll do a full breakdown. Oh, is that chungas? Let's go, it is. Turret in a great position. What chungas? All I'm gonna say. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. What a build. What an absolute banger of a build. So, technician, assault rifle damage, make sure you spec into that. I'll probably go capacitor, and then you could back it up with a harmony if you wanted to. Here at the end, I would definitely go for something with sledge, just to help you out with some extra damage. Not that you really need it. The damage is banging from the gun and from the skills. Really, really nice. So then what you want to do is spec into skill damage absolutely everywhere. And then critical hit chance or critical hit damage. You can make up for the chance or damage with mods afterwards if you can't get the pieces that you need, because they can be pretty tricky, right? Because we're rolling against the core attributes. So for instance, with Brazos, it'll want to come with lots of blue stuff, and you've got to try and get crit chance and crit damage. Or crit chance or crit damage and skill damage. So take whatever you get and then make up with it with mods afterwards. So for instance, on the mask here, I got skill damage, crit damage, and a crit chance mod. I rolled weapon damage at the top. Then for the second piece of Brazos, really easy because you're going to take the Picaro's holster, giving us 10% skill haste and that skill tier. Skill tier at the top, weapon damage and crit chance here. Then with the 3 Empress, this is probably a tougher one to get. But you just basically need glass cannon in the bottom, and then crit chance and skill damage, or crit damage and skill damage, and then critical hit chance in my mod slot. With the gloves, critical hit damage and skill damage, roll in the core attribute to weapon damage. And then with the knees, skill damage, critical hit chance. And now I didn't have enough critical hit chance then to hit anywhere near 60%. So basically then what I did is I put 3 crit chance mods in, as you can see. That then took me all the way up to 56% crit chance, 99% critical hit damage. So just work with whatever you've got, and then mod it up. If you get really lucky and you get crit chance on your minor attributes, then you can put crit damage mods in, or vice versa, just to get you where you need to get to. Stat allocation, it doesn't necessarily have to be your gloves that are the red core attribute. It could be your knees. It could be your chest if you get a really rainbow type roll chest, because obviously Empress will roll with main yellow attributes. But you just got to even it out basically as much as you possibly can. You're gonna get a yellow tier here no matter what, and then you need another yellow, 2 yellows and two reds in your core attributes, and then you'll get there. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.